It should come up automatically once. Okay, so now looks like we're live again. So let me click. I'm going to pop out speed chat. Okay. So that's connected. All right. Let me hit the little refreshy button over here. TikTok is alive.
At least you're smart with computers.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, I don't know anything. I would love a PC, but I wouldn't know anything.
Yeah, with some practice and, because there's certain things you do when you stream.
Yeah, you kind of get used to it
Yeah.
or figure out what you're doing. Excited? Oh my god, you scared me.
You got the hiccups.
I didn't know he was exactly right behind me. I just heard someone whisper in my ear. I was like, oh, oh. Anyways,
So I think you can go outside.
Huh?
I think you can walk like out there. I felt zombie by the window.
What's that?
I'm catching like every other word.
Yeah, I know. His internet is a little shaky.
Uh-oh. You're trying to show me something. Cool.
It's the
Basically,
back of the ship. Yeah. This is like the ready room. Yeah, it's really. Oh, I guess I can turn the stream camera off for now. That way people can see what I'm looking
Shadow
at.
Fox says, hi.
Hello, Shadow Fox. Um, yeah, I mean it's a pretty cool place. I mean, there's some glitchy parts to it, like the viewings. Yeah, the doors. The viewing screen looks like crap in this world. I mean, the engines look pretty good.
Right. For what it's worth, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's pretty fake, but it's okay.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is when I use that screenshot, I'm gonna put something a little more realistic looking over it and block some of the mess that's behind that screen.
Yeah, it really is looking a little ooh.
And yeah, I like.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, other than that, I'm sure they probably copied this model from somewhere, And what they
they didn't know how to improve it. They just copied it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I mean, it's kind of neat, the little models there.
Touches here and there. Yeah. For sure.
And if you want to go back to the Star Trek hub and do some of that stuff there, we could do that.
It's whatever you want to do. I am just Quest though.
Well, there's a lot of Quest stuff. I don't. So I did take. I think I took Demon King to the Beyond a Bit. Have you been to the Beyond a Bit world or seen me do it?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. It's like you click the key and all this big show happens, and it's Quest compatible. Okay, I mean we can do that for entertainment.
was about to say it's whatever you want. I'm just
It's,
bobbing. It's whatever you want.
it's it's entertainment. It's a
For whatever it's worth, yeah. I mean, if you want
yeah.
to, yeah, sure, why not?
Because I thought maybe we could do that, and then we could go to the Star Trek hub. That's PC compatible. There's a whole bunch of, Quest compatible. There's a whole bunch of worlds you can play in there, and we can do that afterwards. Let me just gotta find it. Yeah. I'll create a portal.
My toxic trait is I favorite worlds and then I never visit them, and then I'm like, I know I have that world somewhere, and then I can never find it.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at my updated favorites because they'll show you favorites that have been updated recently, and I'll go and revisit them.
Oh yeah. Or sometimes I get my recent worlds mixed up with my favorite worlds, and I'm like, when did I add that?
Oh
I
yeah.
get so confused sometimes.
Yeah.
I hate when I like mislook that.
Okay, is everybody in here? Demon, are you here somewhere? I can always send him.
Crash.
I can always send him an invite. Okay, so let's go through this portal here. Stream's still going. Things look good. I think we're good. Let me see. No, that's not what I want. I want social. And Demon King and invite. Kifo. Oh, was it? It was Kifo who asked if they could join, I believe. I'll go ahead and send. See them online. Send invite.
Do I still need to be this avatar, or can I be my normal first?
You can be your normal now.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I usually like to be the one that's like always mine.
And then Ghost. Anybody else wants to join me? Just hop in. Go for a ride.
Thanks for liking the stream, Cerberus VR.
Thanks, Cerberus. And you are you Quest 2? Are you Quest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for you guys, it doesn't matter which one of my avatars I flip into. I'll look the same. They're PC
That's
only
what sucks.
I know.
It really does.
You know, I could make Quest versions of my avatars. I'm just freaking lazy. You know.
Yeah.
Because you have to screw around with downsizing things, and I use a shader on this one. It's not compatible with Quest. So I'd have to like find another shader, and
yeah.
I sent an invite to Kifo.
Make me one.
Oh yeah.
I can't see it because I don't have
Oh.
a PC. So
Oh really?
I was like, crap. Yeah, and he didn't know how to like configure it into well, not mobile, but
yeah.
Quest and that. So I have one. So when I get a PC, at least I'll have it avatar I can use.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's not so bad because I mean, at least I get on VRChat. It could be worse.
Yeah. So okay.
Oh, that one's cool. Demon.
Yeah, I can
Nice.
I can change to another avatar.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, so I gotta scroll down. Shadowfox said hi. Horror Hobbit followed the host. Okay, welcome Horror Hobbit if you're still there. Hungry Cat sent roses. Thanks for the roses. Kifo, how are you today? If you're the same Kifo who's in VRChat right now, I sent you an invite. So hopefully you join. Yeah, so if you want to... If
Bubbles says hello.
Hello. New gifter. Oh, thanks. If you want to join in, you're welcome to if you're on VRChat.
Ka Wiley says, "Oop, I found you again."
Yeah. Um, yeah. I sent Floofy Kifo. Looks like their main avatars of Phoenix, which is cool.
Said hello. Vi. Said you reading chat.
Bubbles says penis.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, so they're probably going to be gone now. I can block you with my little controllers.
Someone being mean.
Yeah, somebody's trying to be funny. But you only get to be funny for a little bit, and then, gosh, you're gone, and then you miss out on all the fun, you know. I mean, it's just, you know.
Oh. As my British friend would say when he streams, "Oh, Diddums, I'm so sorry. You can't join. Diddums."
It's funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looked like Kifo was wandering around in some avatar world, so I thought they would just join right up if they're going to join. Be Kifo.
So you stream on Twitch too?
Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter.
Follow you.
I'm streaming on Twitter.
Oh,
I'm streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming
everything.
I'm streaming on Trovo. Whatever that is.
I've heard of that.
I've been over there a
I've
couple
heard of
times.
that.
And I'm streaming on Kick and of course TikTok.
Oh, Kick. That's
Yeah.
fun, yeah.
Nobody watches me over there, but you know, it's...
I mean, at least you're streaming there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right? I mean, the more you can stream, why not stream it?
Yeah. I mean, because there's some people who are on one platform and they don't go on the other platforms, you know. So I have people on YouTube that watch me on YouTube, and they're only going to watch me on YouTube. They're not going to switch platforms, you know.
Right. Some people cannot stand TikTok, so it's good to branch out into things. So
That's exactly right.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
as long as you can get your foot everywhere, then you're good. You're good.
Yeah. All right, let me find something here.
Zelda? Are you Sailor Moon? Oh my god, it's tripping me out.
Find a different avatar that everybody can see that's not too lame. I can be that Egyptian Rex dude.
There needs to be more dinosaur furries.
Yeah. Well, I do have. What do I have? Got some weird shit. But I didn't want anything too weird for, while I'm streaming.
Right. I understand that. I think the weirdest one, which I don't think I'm in your camera, so I don't think it's gonna be. But people either really like this one or don't like this one. But they always find it interesting.
Oh yeah, I've got that one. I've got
Dude,
that
you got
one.
it? Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Some people don't know how to take it sometimes, and I'm like, it's just everyday for me. Like,
And the guy who created that, he created the one with 3 eyes, and I've got that one too.
oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People come up to
Some people.
me, and they're just like, they're not sure how to look at me because like, look at this side or this side.
It's like, how are you doing today, left side? How are you doing today,
Yep.
right side?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Keith was gonna join us, so I mean, we can just go ahead and
Did he get
start.
lost too?
Well,
Get lost?
it looks like he's in an Avatar world with a friend or two, is what it looks like to me. So we'll just go ahead. So he probably wanted to join me until his friend showed up. Is what happened. So you can do the honors. See that bubble over there with a key floating in it? Go click it. Yeah. That'll start the whole machine. See, now you did it.
What did I do? Oh no.
It starts with the box, and it ends with the box. It's all about the box.
Oh man. Beyond a bit.
This time for sure.
Fox Fluffy fan Tom says Fluffy Whacker.
Everyone, it's the box.
It's the box. All hail the box.
Oh no. Oh no. Just like Christmas, nothing. Yay.
Jeez.
No,
Oh,
I'm just
that
kidding.
sounds sad.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
Oh, and you need to turn the world. If you have the world volume turned off, you need to turn it on. Around 60% or so. I had mine turned off. I was like, "Where's that music?" Oh yeah. I had all the Star Trek music turned off. Hit some.
I don't know if my line agrees with this. I'm going.
Kefab says, what you playing?
This is a VRChat world called Beyond a Bit. Okay, we're about halfway through now.
Oh my god.
Piganman says this is my favorite world on VRChat.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks for liking the stream, LHT Knight.
Oh, hey, LHT. Did you catch the show?
Alice in Wonderland don't know shit.
Yeah, and the building's all busted. You have to restart the world to do it again.
That was cool though. That was
Oh
like,
yeah,
Turns out that
relaxing.
it's a great.
flower thing
Oh, the walker.
is actually a biggest.
Yeah, that's the walker. I can take you to the world that has the walker. Let's create a portal real
Chicken.
quick. Yeah, I'll show you that. Go here. Go this one. Do instance plus instance portal. Boom. All right. Okay, here's the portal. Let's check this out. Quest compatible. The race. It's got the faster internet. Oh, well, Demon King already had this world loaded in his cache. There's guitar. Okay. So yeah, that's the walking thing that you see glimpses of. Let me turn the volume down a bit. Yeah.
It's almost giving Tim Burton fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, these worlds are where you bring your friends, especially if they're a little bit under the influence of something.
Yeah, it's true. But the other world at first, when it got out of my feet, I was like, this is floor, right? I think I said it all right.
Yeah, it's really cool when the whole
my brain and my feet are not cooperating with each other.
Yep. When the whole floor drops out and you're floating in space, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Nah, but this is cool. The other one was cool, but yeah, this is cool. Does it
Yeah.
like do crazy things?
Not here, but if you open up your menu and you click the little map icon at the bottom, and you click on this world, you can see it's by a creator called SD October. You can scroll down, and you can look at all the worlds that they created, and they're all cool worlds, and they're all Quest compatible, and so you can visit these things. And also, I think if you go over here, the green sphere turns on the portals behind you, and then you can get to the worlds that way too. So yeah, you can spend at least an hour exploring all this stuff.
Yeah, I bet.
And really neat. And of course you see the same style throughout the world. Now the isolated towers is quite a bit different, and there's other worlds that aren't here in the portals. The dark one with that's on the ocean, or this big body of water. What's it called? It's called. Oh yeah, the labyrinth is really neat. Yeah, I took Demon King to the labyrinth. He really liked that one because it's like a big puzzle trying to find the top floor. It's like a labyrinth, a big maze, stairs, and everything.
Yeah. Cool.
And
I'm drifting. No.
yeah, but this one has the walker. And there's another world that.
This reminds me of that thing that just circles around on Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, you talking about the tall necks?
It reminds me of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Except the tall necks, you can jump on their neck and climb them. Yeah, I played that game. I used to stream that one. It's a really fun game.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it was a while ago.
It's one of my favorites though. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Just the circle walking, just slowly with its legs off the floor.
Yeah, and it's got these little spinning gear things, gear-like things.
Yeah,
Kind of neat.
it is.
Yeah. So these are cool abstract things.
Well,
And then Demon King and I kind of explored.
really nice.
Yeah. And okay, well, I'll go ahead and show you the flowers one instead of using the portal. I'll create a more private one. This one is really kind of psychedelic too. It's not a show. It's just just mind-boggling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do it out there. Okay. There it is. This portal.
Okay.
Loading. Yeah, there we go. So you can walk on these glowing blue line things, and it looks like
Bridge.
you're like in space, but that's kind of a mirror floor down there. So you can like jump down there.
Oh.
And then you can see that below is kind of a reflection of what's above.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Gotcha. Yeah, that was tripping me out for a minute.
Yep, I know. Well, once you realize that, it's like, oh, okay.
I know. If I jump down, I thought I would have to jump down like on this from up there, but
Yep.
I see now it's mirrored. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you can always go back up if you
Must
pick
be.
one these low
Said you ready
flowers.
for this pounding your cheeks are about to take lil bro loudly crying face folded hands 100 points I bet not see you around here again or you're done for snake headstone.
And, you can climb up here.
Gotcha. Nice.
Oh, just get rid of that for now. Uh,
Scared I'm
Yeah.
gonna fall off.
And then there's the connected towers world that's it's just towers with stairs and platforms, and it's like another maze kind of thing.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's a little different. Got
I keep drifting.
always hard to tell who's
Papa Bear Coda says, what world is that?
this is it's one of it's called Mirrored Flowers by SD October, the same creator who created Beyond a Bit, or co-created it, I should say. There was actually a team that did Beyond a Bit.
Yeah, this is crazy that someone creates things like this.
Yeah, it's very
I mean, really, it really is amazing.
we can like walk through the other ones real quick. Let me create another portal here. The labyrinth I like. There we go. Got a portal over here.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah. Loading. I have to. There's the Demon King. Okay.
okay.
So this one's pretty cool. This is the one that's
Ooh,
kind of a puzzle.
I like this. This is very my style.
And then once you get to the top floor, there's like pins and stuff up there. And the other thing that's kind of nice is this thing here. If you have a friend that joins you late, they can come in here and click on you, and they'll teleport to you. This is a really cool feature of this world.
Yeah, that is so convenient.
Oh, you have to get off. Okay, well, thanks for joining, and watch for the video. I'll tag you in the video, and I think I have to make sure I'm following you on TikTok as well, and I'll tag you.
Already followed me.
Yeah, I followed you. I don't remember if I followed Guitar back. I'll have to double check, and then I'll ping you guys when I get
busy in the moment doing everything.
yeah. Yeah.
So I get it. Don't worry about it.
So, but I'll tag you in the video once I get it done and posted. It'll be epic.
Bye, Demon.
Yeah, have a good night,
Nice
Demon.
meeting
Hope you enjoyed the.
Oh yeah. Really chill. Take care.
Good night, Demon. Yeah, it's I think it's quite a bit later for him.
I mean,
Yeah, because you're East Coast, so it's really late for you. He's like he's Central. He's in Texas somewhere. Central time. I'm West Coast, so it's only 11 o'clock for me.
Oh my God! So it's East Central.
And
We got the whole gang here.
Yeah. I'm in kind of the Washington State, Seattle area, kind of.
Oh yeah. I'm Southern, so. Oh yay, joy.
Yeah.
It's
But
not so
I
bad.
can show you the trick to this.
Let's go explore. Yeah, let's go.
There's one main trick. Once you do the one trick, you're all right. So you come over here and you go up these stairs. And this is a good hangout world too for like to bringing friends to.
Mm.
And we have to go up these stairs here.
Oh my god, this place is massive too, though.
Yes, it
I
is.
didn't think so. Just looking back there.
No, the more
Holy cow.
and then so here's the main trick. Once you get up 2 floors, there's these weird stairs that go down and right back up again. So you take this.
Down and right back up.
Yeah.
What kind of crazy?
And that's the thing. Now you just keep finding stairs that go up. And the next one's over here.
I feel like I'm in that spooky house with so many stairs and corridors and
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's this weird thing.
Winchester house.
There's this weird thing in the middle here.
Now I think we're in Resident Evil.
Went the wrong way, I think. Yeah, gotta go this way. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh.
And you can kind of see where we were way down there.
Oh, it's so pretty even down there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It really is. Man, that view with the sky against the water. Oh my god.
You know, I tried walking, because you can walk on this water. I tried walking all the way to that edge, and I walked for a half hour, and it looked like I was still moving, but I just gave up. It's like, no,
Really?
there's no, yeah.
You gonna join me for a picture?
Oh, sure.
With the background. Ready?
Cheese.
Hold on, let me
Cheese.
get my timer.
Cheese. Cheese. There.
Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. I got it.
Okay.
That's pretty though. For real, that is so pretty.
Yeah. And then we can go up some more. Then oh yeah, over here.
Oh my god, how do you remember all this? Person that plays GTA 5 and knows every street.
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
But still,
There.
I'd be like,
This is the top.
oh nice.
And there's another teleporter right here, and so your pens. And you can also, there's a mirror over here you can turn on. It's just right here. And the mirror's like right here.
Oh. Oh wait, maybe.
Yeah, click the square, the cube, yeah. There you go.
I got it. Here, hold my tail.
Oh, this avatar just glows. Huh?
It blows.
Yeah, it's yours looks dark to me, and this one's just like all lit up. I don't.
Oh, it's the texture on it.
Maybe. Let's see. What's this one?
Sometimes mine does that in worlds you wouldn't think it would.
Kingo Fall Cosmos says, "What is? Is
Or
this
sometimes when I
Borderlands?"
lay down, my texture's all gone and I'm just completely black, and you can only see like my yellow eyes, and people are like demonic, and I'm like, well, I'm a werewolf anyways. But yeah, but you can just see my bright yellow eyes, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can imagine that, like in a dark world. Yeah, we're playing Borderlands, King of All Cosmos. That's the kind of like the running joke.
Oh, okay.
Kingo Fall Cosmos says those yellow eyes are a little intimidating.
Yeah, King of All Cosmos says your yellow eyes are a little bit intimidating.
Demonking says, "At King of All Cosmos, it's been a while since I have seen you."
Especially when you're just not expecting it, and then you just
Yeah.
look at someone and they're like, "Oh my god, you look like the Exorcist."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the freaking squares, though, they're in my face.
Yeah, I know. They're kind of bright too.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like fit everything.
Yeah, my other VR headset finally shipped, King of All Cosmos. So I got, I mean, the headset I got is, yeah. Well, this is, yeah. So I'm wearing my other new one. This is the.
Oh my god.
This is the Varo Aero headset with all the motors
Kingo Fall
and.
Cosmos says at Demon King 2047, "I've been digging out of the end of 2023. Finally able to
then-
relax a bit and catch up on some streams."
Listen to voices in my head. The other one I have ordered, it has the title of the world's smallest VR headset. It's really small. Plus, it's
Demonking says at King of All Cosmos, that's nice.
It's called it's made by Big Screen, the company in California. And it's called the
I
Beyond.
wonder if that's who does that app on VRC.
I don't know, but it's really small and it's custom made to your face. You can't ever share it. The lenses are set to your interpupillary distance and everything, and it comes and it's just a perfect fit for you. And I also ordered some magnetic lenses that are my prescription. So you just pop them in there, and then everything's super clear, and it's super small.
So sad you said that.
Oh yeah.
I'm so lucky. I tried to do that too, but they said my eye vision was too crazy or something. And I'm like, you know what? That
okay.
would happen to me. I'm like, oh man, you are so lucky.
Well,
so lucky.
what
High five for you. High five for you.
What I did though is I did have LASIK several years back, so I did have a pretty strong astigmatism and was very nearsighted. But I had the LASIK done, and now my vision. Now I'm just struggling a little bit with age, because as you get older, you can't focus near stuff as well. So that's my problem now. I still have 2015 vision. What's that?
I know how that goes because I'm old. I'm so old. God.
Yeah.
But it's not being old that's bad. It's just I never want to feel like an old person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can like anything and be your certain age. What does that have to do with like anything?
Well, do you know how old I am?
Probably like 40.
No.
You're like 23.
No.
You're not 23.
No.
Well,
Gotta go higher. Higher.
You're higher than 40?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 40.
Higher. Higher, 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 higher.
Kingo for Cosmos says 16.
Oh my God. 50.
Higher, higher.
Oh my God. Okay. 56.
Higher.
Oh my God. How much higher can you get? That scroll wheel is going.
You're getting closer.
Okay. 58. 58.
Higher, higher, a little bit higher.
Oh, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kingo Fall Cosmos says there are no numbers bigger than 50.
Right?
I'll give you a hint. I'm a hexagenarian.
Oh God, I don't do good with pronouns.
That's not a pronoun.
Bisexual. I don't know.
A hexagenarian, hex being 6, means somebody who's in their 60s.
Oh, you're using like science words. Okay. Okay.
So
you're like 60.
Demonking says my dad is 71.
Yep, 61. 61.
Oh wow. Oh my God. Hell yeah, dude. Get it. Hell yeah, get it. Wow. I think you might be the oldest person I've ever seen on VR ever, or even like, well, I don't know if you're like a furry. I'm a furry. I don't know if you're like a furry.
I'm a cyber furry. I don't do the suits.
Demonking says I'm 19.
Oh, okay.
I get too hot if I wear a long sleeve shirt, so
I feel you. Yeah, it's a little hot. I feel you. But I still always feel old because I'm 31. So when I usually meet people, they're like 28, 25, and I'm like, oh shit.
And you're like half my age. You're like half my age.
I still probably beat most other ones, those too.
Let's see who else. Blazix the Marshmallow. He's like 30. I don't know if you follow him, but
yeah.
Gethexis says hi.
Hello.
I don't know if content creators who I stream with usually.
Oh.
Shadow used to kind of be Zeldor, Abandoned Fun. The Nice Wolf. Well, that's been like a little bit ago. But
yeah. Well, it's funny because
you know any of those people.
It doesn't sound familiar, but I know Flufa VR, Blazix, of course. It was really funny because I joined Hecate's stream, and Hecate and I are mutuals, and she streams, but you know, she.
Kingo Fall Cosmos says I need to get into VRChat with you.
Yeah, to do
when
it.
I say that, I don't actually mean I stream. I have a lot of friends that stream, so when they get on, I get on and I like. Yeah,
but
I don't.
But if you're in the
followers anyway.
If you're in the stream, it counts, right? but
something like that. But yeah, I do have a lot of friends because most of them actually are furries too. Like, but again, content creator wise, I know a lot of people that do that too. So.
Yeah. But it was kind of funny when I was on Hecate's stream. Hecate's is like on her stream saying, "Hey, everybody knows Progressive Geek, right?" But you know, the thing is, the people who follow and watch me are gonna be different than the people who watch and follow her. It's there's this certain they're gonna be simping for her. They're not gonna be watching my sorry ass. So it's like so when I said when I had her when she had me on there just saying, oh, everybody knows, it's like no, probably not. There's probably,
Right.
the Venn diagram doesn't probably intersect that much.
Right. It's like, well, I'm here for the entertainment or something, I guess.
Yeah, I know. And her chat is nonstop. She usually has over 100 people on her chat at a time.
Like, I mostly do stream with my friend Abandon though, and he was really more of a Twitch person that got kind of sucked into TikTok. But the bad thing about him is, well, he's British, and of course his mouth and TikTok it's like a ban, then he gets unbanned, unbanned,
Yeah.
unbanned. And that's one thing is I've not seen a lot of people on Twitch actually get banned for things. I think TikTok takes some things from Twitch, letting people stream, because it becomes almost incapable of being able to stream honest, because well, I gotta watch what I say, I gotta watch who I add, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and it's just like,
oh yeah, tell me about it.
Constantly watching my back.
This is my this is my second account.
I don't know if you really like TikTok.
This is my second account. Because of the thing that shall be unmentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, I was streaming. I was streaming Cyberpunk, and stepped into a scene, and then it was over. No.
I bet you I can guess.
And there was no warnings, no temporary suspensions. It was just bam, you're out of here.
Bam.
It's like,
and it was like,
and so I just started over from scratch. Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's
we're still going.
TikTok is a good way to
to grow.
Because really, it really is a good platform because
I've been
it really is.
Because I've been streaming for YouTube and Twitch for a 3 years now, and maybe I get 2 viewers over there,
Right. See, I used to be more of just a YouTube person than anything, and then I kind of got into Twitch, but then I was still mostly on YouTube. Now I'm a TikTok person, and I used to be the person that would hate TikTok, and I just found out recently it was actually Musically that bought. Well, TikTok kind of bought out. I did not know
Musically.
that was this app before. I was like, what? I did not know that. I was blown away. I was so blown away. I was like, man, TikTok really blew up.
Yeah, it did. And it's a lot easier to grow on TikTok, but you got to watch for the landmines and not step in them.
Right. And you're always, without a doubt, going to get a few people that just randomly show up when you're streaming or just in your chat and just cause havoc. And you're like, oh my
that's
God,
why.
Just scroll, man.
I am really fast with the block button. In fact, sometimes a little bit too fast. I've accidentally. Oh, okay.
That's bad is you don't know. People are like loose cannons on here sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know what my hand is doing. Okay.
So the one thing I also did is King of Cosmos and I are both
Kingo Fall Cosmos says TikTok has been more like Full Metal Jacket lately.
Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, King of All Cosmos and I are both members of this agency that is supposed to help us with these issues that come up with lives. They won't help us with videos, but they'll help us with lives. I haven't had to test it out yet, so I don't intend to.
That's what my friend always refers to. I think so. Like when he gets a ban, he goes over there and they try to help him out like really quick to like unban it because
Yep.
it's always just bull crap. It's always bull crap you get banned
Yeah.
for. I mean, it's someone in the chat that got angry because they hate themselves and like, really, you're trying to mess up my day because you're a miserable person. Like, come on, man, come on.
And then there was one time, I think there was somebody at TikTok who hated me. Cause I went into TikTok, didn't know who it was though, but I knew something was happening. All of my stories, not the videos, you know, those little stories you can post.
Yeah, for a few seconds.
Yeah,
and then
all of them.
Yeah.
All of them were muted. Didn't matter what it was.
Oh, wow.
One of the stories I posted was some other creator's content of a cat chewing some really crunchy cat food. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I mean, it was the whole damn thing. And they muted that.
Wow.
And so what I did is I deleted those stories, reposted them. They got muted. I deleted them. I reposted them freaking again. They muted them. I deleted them and I reposted them again. And I was like, damn it, these are going to go up there and they're going to have their sound. And after the 5th time, they weren't muted. And I'm wondering if I had some dude.
Somebody was on your back.
Yeah, somebody at TikTok was on my back who maybe didn't like the furry stuff and was screwing with me.
Right.
And I
not even like. It's
yeah.
Like, why? Somebody really wasted their time to do all that.
And my
what makes me mad about TikTok is it's so easy to do that. And
yeah, so I think there was somebody at TikTok fucking with me that day, and but they finally gave up because I was very persistent. And but you know, and my content is very tame. I mean, I don't do like
what I looked through, yeah.
I don't do any of the thirst trap stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. You know, I just do funny stuff. The dancing stuff. I like the dancing.
Really create videos. I mostly like take a lot of pictures and moments and try to create
videos
within a moment. Or no, pictures within moments and like all that. But still, some people just get so mad and
yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a whole ton of I did a video. Some people don't know how to do this to add filter keywords to their comments to be able to automatically hide comments if certain words are used. And I have a ton of filter keywords, you know, like shotgun and some of these other words that come up periodically from these small-minded people.
Right.
And so that really helps a lot. And because some people, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
Well, some people, you know, some people would come to me and there's like really frustrated. How do you do it? How do you deal with them? It's like filter keywords. It makes your life so much nicer. You know.
Yeah. And then at some point you just kind of gotta ignore it because holes are everywhere. I mean, to a point. But that's why I'm just like, dude, we're on VRChat. If you're really that pressed about me, that's sad on you because I'm not worried about it. I'm just here to have fun. If you think that I take this so damn seriously in your life,
yeah, I know, really.
On the internet. Just on the internet in VR headsets. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Exactly.
Like, live your life. Just chill, man.
The monkey says, I remember the other night with those two.
Yeah.
Being that, well, what's good, though, is because even though being 31, sometimes I can't always relate with the younger people, but, like, even me and my mom or someone older, just like reminisce, just like even how the 90s were, and they would be Like, I remember my mom saying, she was like, she thought 2000s when, growing up in the 80s and 70s, like, all the crazy things, like, we're going to have flying cars. But she was like, we got
Oh
TVs
yeah.
driving themselves, VR headsets. Like, she was like, and I'm like, I really bet generations didn't think that this would, like, can you imagine we're on a VR headset? Like,
Right.
isn't
Right.
that crazy? Like,
Yeah.
this is new, like, or, growing up playing the Sims game because you wanted an ultra
Yeah.
virtual reality life, and even
Yeah.
that's still a thing. But like now headsets, and it's just so crazy to think we're in a generation that's literally getting to live this. Wow.
And they're working on. I read an article about this that they might come up with contact lenses, and that will do VR, and they're powered off of tears. The tears in your eyes. It generates electricity from the tears in your eyes, and that's how they would be powered. And I thought that was pretty dang cool. And that might be
awesome. Until it malfunctions and my eyes go on. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, you know what? That's a great idea. It really is. But let me not be the first to test it. Do I have any volunteers?
Yeah. That's
no, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I really don't, because man, look at where we've grown.
Yep, exactly. Except we still don't have flying cars. I'm kind of disappointed about that.
Well, no, but maybe that's a long shot. I don't know. Maybe that's a long shot.
Well, can you imagine the accidents that would be happening if they actually let people go?
Right, because ain't nobody knows 3 feet from each other, because that's what happened with it.
Yeah,
where they don't even know 6 feet apart compared to 3,000 to 30,000 feet.
Yeah, yeah,
everywhere in the sky.
Yeah, they just unless they reach a point where the computers can drive them, I don't think it's gonna. It'll just be hell.
Even autopilot can do everything. So when autopilot becomes a good thing for airplanes, then we might work on flying cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you travel a lot?
I used to.
Didn't you?
Yeah, over, it would have been like a decade and a half ago. I used to work for this consulting company, and I was flying every week somewhere to work on,
like
computer,
or like out of
US or, well, mostly in the US. There was one time I was flying back and forth with to Canada. I'm trying to remember the name of the province. It's where Calgary is, and Edmonton. Yeah. I was doing that every week, and that was, I had to go through, border crossing all the time. They had like this work visa thing for Canada, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, I was over there doing that for a while. I was down in Salt Lake City, and it was really, I lived in 7 states, so I've kind of,
oh wow,
so I've got some experience with the different cultures around the United States.
Yeah.
But Salt Lake City was really interesting when I was working down there, because I remember after a day's work, I went to the bar there in the hotel, and I had a beer, and I had about a third of a glass left or something, and the guy stopped by and says, "Oh, you want another one?" And I said, "Sure, get me another one." And I drank a little more.
Cosmos says Salt Lake City is cuckoo bananasville.
Yes, cuckoo banana. I had like a quarter glass of beer left, and the waiter showed up with my second beer, and he just stopped and stood there. I was like, "What the hell? Aren't you gonna put the beer on the table?" He was just standing there holding the beer, just waiting for me, because it was the law there that I could not have more than 1 glasses of beer on the table. So I had to chug the rest of that one glass before he could set the second glass down in front of me. It was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow, yeah. Canada's supposed to be so cool too.
Yeah. But this was this is the U.S. It's Salt Lake City's down there in
I thought you were
in Utah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was in Edmonton's. You know, Edmonton's a different thing. No, this is down in Utah, Salt Lake City. You know, it's you know it's like 90% Mormons or something. I don't know. It's
Utah, Mormons and weed.
yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah. And pretty much everything closes up at 9 o'clock or something down there.
Oh my god. Well,
yeah,
that's not so crazy anymore. It used to be a crazy idea, but
yeah.
Walmart
I mean,
don't even stay open 24/7. For us people that don't live in big cities, we're like, what are we supposed to do with our freaking time?
yeah, I know.
Oh god.
We still, especially when the pandemic thing was at its peak. You know, things were closing up early.
It really destroyed. Well, it didn't necessarily destroy, but it definitely put companies where they could literally close early and save money, and now they just know they can do that. They can do that. People will survive without them being open 24/7.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
But it sucks.
Well, it was really interesting. The local bar near where I was living here in Washington State, you know, people couldn't go in there and get drinks and stuff. So they just started selling alcohol at the door, and you just go there and you can, and it would sell you the stuff to make your drinks, you know, and you just took it home, you know.
Oh my god!
And that's how they survived.
Cheap. But yeah, I mean, I guess. Do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. Oh my gosh, I got to use the restroom so bad. Oh god, give me a second.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here and grab a pen. It's always hard to pick up these things. Oh, blast. You put them down too low. Sometimes this helps. Oh, that's not helping. Gosh darn it.
DeMunkin says you just got a warning on TikTok.
Did I? No. Is it a real one or a fake one? Let me look. Let's see. Taking alive as age protected. Well, you know what? I've already taken age protected. I always turn it on to 18 years and old before I start it, so I don't know why it's saying that. Stupid TikTok. It's already 18 plus. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I always turn that on every time I start it. Keeps the riffraff out. Oh yeah, TikTok's gave me a content warning. It must have been something.
Demunking says me never don't know why.
Yeah, maybe.
No, see, we were just talking. They were listening. See, we can't even talk about the TK.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
They're gonna knock on the doors.
Well, the thing is, it's like, oh, you may want to, you know, tag it as 18 plus. It's like it's already 18 plus. I always turn on the 18 plus before I start my stream. It's 18 freaking plus. you know.
Does it need to be 18 plus plus? Like, how much 18 plus does it need to be?
I know, right? It's like I you know, and I do it because it keeps the riffraff out, most of them.
Right. And it's just better to do that to guard yourself in case people.
Yeah.
People are people, and sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, because TikTok keeps saying to protect the kids, but I mean, somebody needs to protect me from the kids. Those guys are savages. You know?
Right? It's like,
I mean,
keep them away from me just equally, like, please.
I know. I mean, those dudes are savages.
The monking says yup.
Yeah, I mean, they're loud, they cause problems, they cause drama. Not saying older people can't, but kids just do it on a different level.
And they are nasty in VRChat. You know, it's like
right.
There's a reason why I don't do public worlds when I stream.
Oh, I don't. I can't tell you last time I joined a public world. I gained at least enough friends where I can't even tell you last time I went to public world.
Yeah, that's right. And new friends always gain by streaming, you know.
Yeah.
They find me on my stream and then join me, kind of thing. And I've only had one troll join me on the stream once, but you know,
like
when
here?
Yeah, and so I was doing this Halloween world, and I had this troll join me and said, "Oh, let's make it more scary." And they had one of those avatars that would just kind of like, they would click something, it was like in your face
Luck
noise,
Knight says, "Hey,"
and just blocked your vision and everything, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's like, but you know,
more obnoxious than anything.
They didn't know. I mean, the thing was, everything was recorded. I mean, I could have made their life hell, but you know, I could find them. It's like, oh, here they are. I can block them here. Okay, here I can block them here. You know, I mean, it was all recorded, so I knew who knew who they were. You know, because I was streaming.
Yeah. Right. But you just would think, it's just common sense, common courtesy, just common etiquette to just don't be an asshole. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how hard that.
Right.
I don't understand.
I know, but
hard, I swear.
But apparently, when you're a young teen, that stuff doesn't make sense. Now, granted, I've got some friends on here who are young, are in the teens, appropriate, you know, more than 13. They're TikTok, and they're cool. You know, they're not all like that, but you know, the ones that are bad, they're bad.
Right. I think even if you have a younger audience, the thing is to hopefully they have a good sense of mind too, to know their place. Like,
yeah,
I'm still above age, so when I do and what I do with other people, then you can't always be invited. But of course, I can always be a friend and be around. But some things just, you know, there's a place and time, and this isn't your time. But you can be welcomed to join my group, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that because then everyone's like,
yeah, and even when I do the 18 plus at TikTok, there's quite a few who lie about their age when they create their account.
exactly, because I know me and you are not retarded, and we've done the things online too when we was younger. Like, come on, like, ain't nobody even gonna lie about that.
Wow. Okay,
but
now you have to realize that when I was younger, there was no internet.
You know what? I take that back. I'm so sorry. Yes, that's true. That's true. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I mean, I had dial-up bulletin boards.
What did you do then? I was about to say, well, then.
So when I was a kid, we just played outside. You know, that's what we did. We played outside.
Well, I did too, though.
Right.
Generation. I'm in a weird because I was like, there was nothing and then there was something and it started to grow more. So I really was the last generation that like started from you play outside, and then you started having more video games.
Yeah.
Then the computer came along with the dial-up, and then the old cell phone, but then the newer cell phones, and then bam.
Yep.
It was like internet, just tech, everything. Like, wow.
Yeah, well, I try to tell people.
I just even remember cell phones even used to be so cool, like in the 2000s, late 2000s. Cell phones were so cool. Now they're just big, flat, and touchscreen. I'm like, cell phones used to be cool, man.
My first cell phone was a bag phone. And it was a big bag that they had in your car, and it had a big wire out that you would hook up. You had like a magnetic antenna you would stick on the roof, and it had a handset with one of those curly cords on it, like the old house phones. And you would punch your number, and you'd press the send key after you typed in the phone number, and you talked on it like this, like, you know. And that was the first cell phone, and the thing put out like 3 watts of power, where the new cell phones are like a third of a watt or less now.
And you had to pay by like minute, didn't you?
Yes, but it was
the ultimate plan.
What was really cool about that, though, is that sometimes my wife's work would call her on the car phone because we gave them the phone number. But the one thing you could do with cell phone plans is that you can have whoever calls you pay for the minutes, and it was only her work calling. So every time her work called, her work was paying for the phone call.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, it was. Those were the days, yeah.
Or when you tell people to call you after 9 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, I was living in Virginia when I got that bag phone at the time. I was in Charlottesville.
That's where I live, but I live in a different Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I live.
That's south of there, yeah. Yeah, I was in Charlottesville. That was where
you know the South.
Yeah, well, I lived in Texas for a couple of years. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You know
Houston,
the real South.
Houston, yeah. The fire ants and the flying cockroaches that were, as big as your hand.
Oh, God.
In Virginia...
Those are good memories.
And in Virginia, it was the freaking spiders, man. The big ones with their yellow and black and red and all these freaky colors, We don't have shit like that in the north.
Wow. Yeah, for sure. And bees. I always think bees are worse here. I don't know. Because I'm not much of a traveler. I think the furthest I've ever been is Florida when I was a kid to Disney World, and then that was it.
Oh, yeah.
Big traveler.
Yeah, I went to Florida Disney World for my senior trip. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know how I was living in Michigan at the time. Me and 2 friends from high school. For some reason, our parents just said, "Oh yeah, sure, drive to Florida for your senior trip." Like,
wow.
Cool. So the 3 of us, we got in the car and we drove to Florida.
Oh my God! Where
from? Michigan. So it's like a 20.
Oh my!
So it was like a 24-hour drive. And
because it's 11 hours from here, and that's still further up, Michigan. Holy.
Oh yeah.
Jordan's Lash Gordon says
God.
What?
And drove down there, but we stayed with one of the friends' grandmas because they retired down there, and so we stayed at. They had a couple rooms down there, and we stayed there. Yeah, that's when we went to Miami Beach or something, and got roasted. I was so freaking red, and but the grandma had like aloe plants, and she just cut some aloe, split it, and just rub that aloe sap all over me where I was burned. And
sunburn makes you almost feel really bad sick.
it can, yep.
That sucks. And that's supposed to be your vacation, so I can imagine it's like, ow, yay, ow, yay.
And because we went to the beach and we rented these inflatable tube things to ride the waves on. And I just remember that there was a woman there that rented these things out, and you can tell that she was at the beach all the time. Her skin was like leather. It was just leather.
Oh no! Oh no!
And she was dark, and you can tell her skin was as thick as leather, being in that sun all the time. You know, it was crazy.
Imagari says, "Oh my God, new."
Yeah, that was quite a trip down there, and we did the beach, we did Disneyland. And speaking of little kids, when we were at Disney World, when we're down there at Disney World, the three of us were waiting for a ride, right? And we got the day passes, and at that time in history, it was like a little thing that strapped to your waist, little card, and you would show the card to get on the ride. And there was a little kid, really friendly, came and talked to us.
And says, I just got off of VR Bro.
And really friendly, talking to us. And then the next thing we knew, the little kid was gone. And my friend's pass was gone. That little squirt, of course, we were teenagers at the time, high schoolers, and that little squirt stole my friend's day pass.
Wow.
You know.
Props to him for being that slick.
That
sucked.
It sucked.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's like, well, you know what? He better really enjoy that, because I'm really pissed right now.
Yeah, and even then, I think that was like, because that was
those things are not cheap.
Because that was 1981, and those were still $30, $50 somewhere around there. Yeah.
Right. You know, wages back then still affected. You know, just like even now, it might seem expensive, but back then, still that was expensive.
Yeah, it was. But
wow,
yeah. But we had fun down there. And we drove.
A memory.
and then when I think back at it, I was like, God, why did our parents let us do that? That could have gone so wrong.
And, yeah. And also, I think even back then, parents weren't as like.
That's true.
Hard.
That's true.
Because the world's just like, ooh.
But my one friend, he did get a speeding ticket. He did race through Florida, and a cop came right across the median of the expressway. We just tore right through it. God. And we should, he should have known better, because all the way down the expressway, you've seen these tire tracks all through the median. He's like, what the hell is that? Well, it's the cops, jumping over and pulling people over, And well, he found out that day. So he had to deal with that when we got back to
for the safety cops. I'm gonna do that too when I need to make a U-turn.
Yeah, I know. Because it was funny, because you could see him. He was, the median was kind of like a little bit of a valley, just full of grass. He was tearing through there, and the cop already had his window open with his arm pointing out to pull over as he's driving through the median. It was crazy.
Oh, no.
And I saw that. He says, "Oh, he's going to pull you over." He wants you to pull over now while he's still driving across the median.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, at least you're the one driving, but this sucks.
I know. I was the passenger, so it's like, well, I'm glad it wasn't me. But if it was me, I wouldn't have been driving 80.
Right.
And let's see. I'm trying to remember if that was that. Because see, there was a period of time where the speed limit everywhere was 55 miles per hour, and that might have been during that time. The 55-mile-an-hour thing didn't go away till later. Because this started after the oil crisis thing, and yeah, boy, that was a interesting time for sure.
I'm sure it's a memory that will last forever.
Yeah, well, and then a lot of it I share in story times. So, so I don't know if you've seen my story time videos. I have 8 of them up there right now, where I talk about things from my past.
I did watch a few of your videos when I first came into your live. Today was the first time I've ever seen like one of your lives. So
yeah.
But
so,
you have a pretty good following.
Yeah, it's growing.
I mean, like I'm saying, it's better than mine. But what made you want to start making content? You just like?
Well, it was like about 2 or 3 years ago. My son got a newer VR headset. He gave me his own original Vive. I started playing with that. Started playing the Fallout 4 VR with it a little bit, and then I kind of discovered TikTok, and I was seeing these people making.
says nah.
And then saw some people making content from like VRChat. It's like, oh, what is that? And then I tried VRChat for the first time, and boy, did that suck. Because I went into one of those public worlds right off the back, so I didn't know any better, and that kind of sucked.
Right, and you don't know really what you're doing in the same time. You're just trying to figure it all out, what works best.
Right, and then I went in again, and then I made a friend, and then another friend, and then it's like, okay, well, this is turning out pretty good, and then I started, making content on TikTok and starting to do. When I could do some streaming, I started doing that, so it just kind of grew from there. And
that was me when it was almost a year ago when I started being like a furry, because I used to just be normal avatars, but I started seeing people make videos and things in the furry, and I was always the kind of person that was like, I never really want all of me out there. Like, I don't care that people see my face or whatever, but the fact that I can be a character and actually still put on a show, that was awesome to me. Like,
oh yeah, same with me.
Be a character without me being me. I don't have the camera actually on me.
Yeah.
I get to be. I thought that was the most appealing thing, because that's been my life. It's like,
and when I
I'm
was
shy, but I don't necessarily have to be so shy like this. I can still just use my voice.
Yeah.
And my entertainment of
exactly.
That's what appealed me.
That's what when I first got into VRChat, looked at those stupid public avatars. Oh, look, I can be a pickle, or I can be this weird looking thing. I don't know what it is, or I could be a banana, or the hairbrush dude that everybody hates. It's like
the hairbrush, yeah.
And then anything that
or the butter,
yeah, or in anything that remotely looked like humans, that they just sucked,
They really do. Like humans, you always have to be like anime character or just an emo or just something. You can't. It's always undermined just other than.
I know. Form. And then I saw some of these avatars. It's like, wow, this stuff is actually kind of cool,
Joe's the Goat says, hi, Grandpa. This is your daily dose of internet. A grandpa is playing for a while.
I'm badass.
Yeah.
But I will say, from I used to be one of those people because when I first got on VR, I had no idea what a furry was. I didn't know anything. I was one of those people that was just like,
Yeah.
I have no clue. Like, okay,
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's fine. I wasn't one of those like people like, oh my god, a furry, but I did not,
Yeah, I know.
not know anything.
Yeah.
And then I met someone who was a furry and I was like, dude, as we're hanging out, I don't even think like anything like that. You're just like really a cool person.
Right.
And then
Right.
slowly my avatar started, and then I got my first husky, then avatar, then I was something else I can't even really remember, then became Qatar, then I started having commissioned artwork for Qatar so I can have it on all my platforms. So
right.
That's why I'm always Qatar. This is Qatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
and
you
it,
told me
and it
a
looks
year ago
awesome.
I'd be like a furry,
Yeah.
I would have been like, no, like I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
Really,
same with me.
the coolness of like the characters and people, because again, I've met so many furry, and it's just like there's people behind these things, like real honest people, and they're chill.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit? Like, really? That's what we're gonna be like ew about? These people are real people behind the voices and characters.
And the people don't realize, they say, like you said, ooh, a furry thing, but it's like, you don't know anything about that person.
Right.
They don't know anything about
honestly,
me.
It's just really cool artwork, and a lot of things they do is awesome, and it is not, and it is not just like an inexpensive hobby. It's an expensive hobby.
It's
to be a furry
expensive.
or a tech person. I mean,
Yeah.
even like a tech person that does all the furry things, even like what you do, that still takes a lot of computers and systems and things that gotta make sure work to make everything work for you. I mean, this is not an inexpensive hobby for sure.
Well, and the thing is, it's like they don't realize, it's like, well, how do I do this thing? Well, for one, I'm in tech. I work at, my day job is working at Microsoft, and so some of my friends, I've got them like discount coupons for, Microsoft things.
Right. I mean,
and
that's great of you.
And these kids, these kids, I don't know, I think they think we're kids, and we're not kids, Like, who do you think you're talking to? You think you're gonna hurt my feelings?
Like, yeah, we're like so much older. We have been through the bully days. We've heard it all. Like, I don't know what you think you're doing.
Exactly.
On VR, but it's really just like keyboard sounding when you talk and be negative. Like, click, clack, 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 clack.
Yep.
Stop. We're on VR. We're all on VR. We're just being. We're not being stupid, but you know what I'm saying. It's just,
no.
We're just having fun. Oh my god, just take it easy. It's not like this is real life. We're not getting married tomorrow. My god, just take it easy.
Yeah, they and they think that means anything. I mean, when I grew up, bullying was, setting shit on fire in your tree at night, or throwing eggs at your house, shit like that. It was real physical shit,
Right.
It's like you think you can hurt me with a keyboard? Come on.
Right. And it's just like, but that's why I don't do pubs anymore, because I just know it irks me, and I have a lot of friends where I don't even need pubs, and
so
and I usually, and it's better to meet new friends off your mutual friends, because at least you're in a mutual understanding of what you like with everyone.
It's kind of a known quantity. Yeah.
Just like tonight, saying you're not necessarily a furry other than like a content creator, that doesn't mean I'm going to yell at you because you're not a full furry. Like, oh my god.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why kids that's just like, oh my lord, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to be exactly the same to get along and just chill and vibe. Like,
and and the way I kind of look, okay, so for one, I like doing the streaming because I can find friends doing the streaming. I've got friends of all ages doing the streaming stuff. And then plus, I've got followers who call me grandpa. You know, I'm kind of, you know, if I do say so myself, yeah, I try to be a bit of a role model, right?
Oh, I understand that.
I
understand that.
And plus, you know, I've had kids reach out to me looking for help for stuff, and if I can help them, you know, I'll help them. You know.
Right. That's the good that you can spread being on the internet. That is the good you can spread.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, this is what it's like to be a human, and this is what you can be when you're adult. You know.
Right.
I
think actually, your age even just shows that again. You don't have to stop being anything just because you hit an age. Like you can still enjoy everything everyone else enjoys. I mean.
Exactly. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I really like.
Grown up doesn't mean you have to stop liking anything.
Yeah, I really love the technology. You know, I'm always looking for what's coming out next. You know, so.
Yeah. Right. So yeah.
I've got my souped up computer to handle all this shit too that I built myself.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's really what I want is a PC, but I'm just not good at technology. As much as you think I would be because I love all the tech thing. Computers, all the numbers and the parts and the things, and I'm like.
Yeah. Well, there are some websites that can help you now. Like you can say, I want to build a computer with these capabilities, and it'll actually come out with a list of parts for you, and you can order the parts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it'll get the parts for you, your case, your power supply. It'll figure out everything you need to build the computer you want, and then you just buy those parts and you assemble it together. And actually, when you get it like that, putting it together is really not that hard. I mean, the plugs go into the slots, you know, they're, you know, where they go, that they match, you know, it's not like you can plug something in the wrong place. I mean, that would be extremely difficult to do. It's just...
You make it sound so easy, but it's like me when I sit down at Cracker Barrel and I'm trying to figure out that little like triangle puzzle. Still, that's how I sit down. It's like, how the hell do I get the last one out? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you ever, the one thing I do is if ever run into anything, I go search for it on YouTube. There's always a video there. Somebody, oh, this is what I did. You know?
True. YouTube is the troubleshoot when all else fails. There's something.
You know what? There was one day I told somebody, it's like, you know, you can find anything on YouTube. I bet I could find somebody that it will tell you how to eat sunflower seeds. And I went to YouTube, search how to eat stuff, and I found 20 videos on people on how they eat sunflower seeds. Some of them stuff them in their mouth, and they all did it different.
But they made it work.
That's right. They each had their way to do it, and you can pick which one you like the best, you know, and how to eat sunflower seeds. You know, it was hilarious, you know.
So, Steve, one day, even though you're doing all this, someone can find it, and they might be able to figure it out. That's the help you're doing right now.
Well, yeah, and I did do a video. There's a video on TikTok, and I have the video on YouTube that completely shows how I set up my stuff. Now, it's changed a little bit since I made that video, but if you want to see how I stream, how I set everything up, it's all in that video.
The gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows how I get the whole thing started, and it's like somebody asked me what I do. It's like, I've got a video. Watch it and you'll know exactly how I set this up.
Do you like Alienware?
You know, Alienware.
Everyone talks about it, but I don't know if it's just talked about because it's a cool looking computer or...
It's cool looking, but it's owned by Dell. It's owned by Dell Computer. And
okay.
So this is the thing. whenever you're dealing with laptops, it's going to be a problem. Now, the problem with laptops is that they're great and portable, but if you're going to be doing like heavy duty, like saying, like what I'm doing right now, hours of VRChat and streaming and all this kind of stuff, that laptop's going to run hot. It's going to run hot. And and mine did. So I had at Microsoft at the store on the premises, the employee store, I just happened to be walking by, and they had sales on all this shit that they don't normally have. And one of them, they were selling these Razer gamer laptops. Now Razer is kind of like the the equivalent to Alienware, but is it Asus? I don't remember. I forget.
Tar says, what is that on your menu? Is that an update?
I don't know. But I do know Razer. I had one of their mouses before.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
My son still has his, and it works. My Razer, I guess my son told me I had it plugged in too much. I didn't let it drain the battery a little bit. One thing I noticed that
your kids start telling you what you're doing wrong.
I know. My kids are techies too, but my kids are hardware oriented. I'm software oriented, although I do a lot of hardware stuff. They're hardware oriented. And they're electronics technicians, so they work on circuit boards and shit. And
oh my god.
So, but he was telling me that because I noticed that why is my laptop not sitting flat anymore? Why is it rocking on the table? And I didn't think much about it. And then I had a couple, because it has the LED lights on the keyboard. And I noticed I had a couple LEDs go out. It's like, what's going on? And the next thing I know, it just died. And what happened was the battery in it swelled up and just warped the case and bent the circuit board. And I think I got a new battery for it, but it won't start up. So I got a dead Razer laptop sitting here. It's like, should I fix this thing or should I replace it? So I'm just using my big monster workstation, but I can't do stuff portable anymore because I don't have a gamer laptop that works. My son's is still going, but it's yeah, so it's just the battery just kind of like swelled up and it just caused problems. And that's because those batteries aren't solid, so they don't blow. They're like in a foil kind of wrapping, and the foil just it's like a bag that explodes and.
It became popcorn and pop.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, okay, we're done.
So back to talking about Alienware. Alienware. I've heard people, talk smack about it a lot because there's been, sometimes there's issues and there might be some quality things. It's like, yeah, well, why did they do that? And I hit the same thing with the Razer. The Razer manual actually lies and says, oh, yeah, you can put memory in at this speed. I ordered some memory upgrade from Amazon and it didn't work. It's like, well, shit. So I returned it to Amazon and got different memory and it still didn't work. And I noticed that the original memory is slower memory, a lot slower than what is advertised that the laptop would use. And so I got a memory upgrade that speed, and then it worked perfectly. It's like, God damn it, if you,
yeah.
it was lying and saying you can support memory of a certain speed because it didn't. And so it's like shit like that, that you may run into with Alienware and or Razer stuff.
Because that's what kind of happened. It was like a 15 something desktop. I can't remember like the spec of it, but I can swear it was like a 15 something. It had like the long oval circle, like a long oval circle. And he was like, I bought it secondhand, so he was like, let's just get that out of the way. It might have not have been great, but it was secondhand. But he was like, but you know, you always hear Alienware being like this high tech, and he was like, I'm telling you, man, it's shit. He's like, it's shit. And I was just like, oh, that turns me off to it.
He's right. He's right. He's right. So, you know, the glowing alien face on the cover and that shit. I mean, that's what you're paying for.
The name is it supposed to be like Dolce and Gabbana of the computers?
Yeah. That's why when I built my computer, I just built it from parts. It's like I got exactly what I want. Put it in there.
And I can see why that always probably pays off best when you do that, because you really put in what you need.
Yep.
You know what I mean? What you need. Yeah.
Exactly.
Compared to just being standard and then trying to run everything and that computer can't do it. Well, if you don't know, well, duh, the computer can't do what you're trying to make it do if you don't know what it's trying to do for you.
Right. Yep, exactly.
That's the good thing about being a tech wizard.
Yeah.
I call you tech wizard now.
Yeah. And
but yeah.
And I had a 3080 Ti graphics card in it, which was fine until I found out that the 3090 Ti, that particular card, that chipset that Nvidia made, is not compatible with the newer VR headsets. It just won't recognize the headset when you plugged it in. And it's like, oh man, that's crap. And so the only reason I upgraded to the 4090, I mean, yeah, it's got more processing power than the 3090 Ti, but I didn't really need that processing power, but I needed it to be compatible with a freaking VR headset. That's why I upgraded.
What's your like CPU when you stream through everything? Does it like still run good? Does it still run
good? Yeah, it's like using 1 or 2% of my CPU. I mean, I got a 24. Oh, nice. I got a 24 core AMD Threadripper, second generation running in that thing. So, it's it doesn't really break your sweat when I do all this. So I can like stream to VR or do games all day on this thing, and the graphics card, even the 4090 there. I mean, nothing's bottlenecking. It's just, I was afraid, because my computer, when I had the other graphics cards, it was all liquid cooled, and I custom put in radiators, and I did all the hard line, and my Threadripper's water cooled. I put liquid metal for the contact for the water block to the CPU, liquid metal, which is the prime stuff. And when I got the 4090, they didn't have one that I could put a water block on. It's like, okay, I'll try it with the fans, but it's quiet. I don't have. It's like, okay, well, I'll just leave. I won't worry about converting that to liquid cool. So here I got this overkill water cool system with 2 big radiators in front of this thing, just for the little CPU, the Threadripper CPU. It doesn't cool graphics cards anymore, but so it's like cooling overkill for my CPU. But it's fine. It works. And
I was about to say, as long as it works, something's right. Something's going right.
Yeah, you can never have too much cooling. I mean, I guess. And
as long as it's doing what it needs to do, hey.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
And
or you know what? You can always add another. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know.
Another what? Graphics card, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, the 4090 is pretty damn big. I don't think I have room on the board. Even though the slots, they're just so freaking wide, you can't You can't get them next to each other. And the 4090 does not have an SLI slot, so you can't do the SLI between the dual graphics card like I had on my previous card. Yeah, just so, but just a single 4090 does whatever I need it to do. It handles
what the heck it needs to do.
Yeah, it does the encode. It does not only the graphics for like stuff like VRChat. It also does the encoding for the stream. You use hardware coding through the graphics card. There's a special processor on the card that does the encoding for the stream. So everything's handled.
Yeah.
And since I use Streamlabs, I just stream up one stream, and Streamlabs servers split it out among all the platforms. So I don't use a lot of my bandwidth. It's all done in the cloud, basically.
Do you use OBI at all?
You mean OBS?
OBS, sorry, yes.
Yeah, well, I use what's a flavor of OBS called Streamlabs Desktop. But yeah, it's a lot like OBS.
Oh, is that the branch of it?
Yeah, for Streamlabs.
Okay, yeah. Because I hear those words often. I didn't know if they correspond with each other.
Yeah, Streamlabs is Streamlabs' version of OBS. And then plus, I pay for the Streamlabs Ultra, which allows me to stream to multiple platforms. And also, I can stream different formats. Because if you look at my stream on Twitch, you'll see this horizontal thing. If you look on TikTok, it's vertical. If you look on Twitter, it's vertical. And I also stream vertical on YouTube. Because supposedly that's better.
I'm still watching, actually.
So... Okay, so it's weird because TikTok is putting up a violation for hate speech, so I'm not sure what we're saying.
Speech of what?
I have no idea.
Alienware caught us. Now they're hearing us.
I guess I don't know what they're complaining about.
See, that's what makes me mad about TikTok. It's like It's like, what is the protection? This is insane.
Yeah, I don't know. If they do anything, though, then I just...
Do they let you bypass it pretty easy?
Well, I don't know. I'll just...
Just by, like...
I'll pull my agent in if there's a problem.
You're still actually streaming on mine. So
yeah, it's still going. It's just saying, oh, if you keep doing that, you're gonna get a violation kind of thing.
But see, my age restriction when it comes to my head is talking about things that just... And only thing I can think of was we've said bad words, maybe here and there, but not constantly.
No.
But that can't be age restricted because words are words. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it picked up on...
Here talking about things.
Maybe it was from earlier when we're talking about growing up and some of the things involved with that. I don't know.
Yeah, but still.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's just a bunch of stupid landmines, that you can just accidentally step on.
For sure. That's actually a really good description of it. Is really you really do.
Yeah.
It's a very good description of it.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the first time I've had that happen, though. I mean, and it could be like I got another hater sitting on me.
That's very true.
You know, I could have like what's
Some
happening
of them
with.
don't even come in and talk. They just report you. They don't say nothing. They just report you.
Yeah. So who knows? What time is it? After midnight.
12:30 for you.
Yeah, I might be getting off now anyway. I've been on for over 3 hours.
You're good. Because I need to make my rounds while I can and to do my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure after this, I'll see you around and more of you.
Yeah.
We can hang out again because you're awesome.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great. And I'll get the video recorded earlier up.
Oh yeah.
Get that posted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully I'm not like spazzing out in the back. Hopefully. I don't think so, but
no, I think it'll look great, and yeah, I'll get that put together, and
right.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty good, and
or I can join your Discord. Don't you have a Discord? I think I heard you say
yeah,
that or something.
Yeah, if you look at my bio,
I'll join your Discord.
I've got a link tree. Just if you open up the link tree in TikTok, you have to click the dots and say open it in a real browser because the TikTok browsing doesn't work that.
It's crap.
Yeah.
But,
Careful,
okay,
it's hate
I
speech.
will catch you later, man.
All right.
Take it easy.
Yep, take care.
See ya.
Bye. Do this. And I'm going to do this here. All right, that going. I'll see you guys another time.